As many as 16 million people in America will develop Alzheimer's disease by 2050. Now, that prediction from the Alzheimer's Association. And despite that figure, few really understand the disease. 24% of people recently surveyed mistakenly believe Alzheimer's must run in their family for them to be at risk. While we mostly think of Alzheimer's as robbing people of their memory, it can also be deadly. So joining us this morning is Sarah Spalding with the Alzheimer's Association. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Big event you guys have taking place tomorrow. Let's talk about what's going on.
We do. It's part of Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month, which is the first time we've ever done this worldwide. People are focused on Alzheimer's disease, learning more about it, using your brain to get educated about the signs and symptoms. So tomorrow is the longest day, and across the country, the Alzheimer's Association has teams getting together to raise awareness and raise money for the cause.
And this really does kind of support not only those who have Alzheimer's, but the family members that have to help them and assist them.
Absolutely. In the state of Colorado alone, we have more than 63,000 people living with the disease, and there are about 229,000 people caring for them, mostly at home.
What are the signs that we as a loved one should look for in our loved ones?
Well, the Alzheimer's Association has what we call the 10 warning signs, and those are the most common signs and symptoms. So what we're most familiar with is memory loss, short-term memory loss, not remembering names, places, events that just took place. But in addition, personality changes occur. Judgment is impacted. Your ability to read and write and understand language. So you might see someone in a group of people suddenly unable to carry on a conversation or participate in a family dinner. And so what's happening is the disease is stealing those abilities with someone you love. So it's not about losing your keys or losing your cell phone, but it's about your inability to retrace your steps, or forgetting what the keys are for, or forgetting what that brown stuff is that you put in your mug every morning. So it's the names of things that you begin to lose, and the brain is actually dying. The cells in the brain are dying.
So if we notice this within one of our loved ones, what's the first step? What should we do?
See your doctor. Take a look at those 10 warning signs would be the second step, but certainly talk with your doctor about any concerns. Look for patterns, look for changes that are unusual. If grandma or your husband or wife has always been sweet and loving and wonderful and happy, and all of a sudden they're angry all the time and unhappy, that might be concerning. So take a look to see, are there other things? Are they writing large checks to perfect strangers? Are they suddenly having trouble making the meals for the household? Having trouble keeping account of all the bills that are coming and going for the house? Having trouble even with teenage and 20-something-year-old children? We have a younger onset version that impacts those under 65. So even someone in their 40s and 50s, if you see those symptoms and look at those 10 warning signs, have a conversation with your doctor.
Okay, longest day tomorrow. Great way to kind of get people the information they need, as well as allow people to get involved with your organization.
Absolutely beautiful day. We should all be out there biking, hiking, but you can play cards, you can sit at the pool, you can do whatever you love for 16 hours, sunrise to sunset. It's one day for all of us. Every day is the longest day for someone living with this disease.
All right, Sarah, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. Great information.